She is bold. She is brilliant. She's the heartbeat of tomorrow. Today, we'll celebrate the girl child.
The girl child holds promise and great possibilities. She's the student who is excelling in science class and mathematics. And she marvels in her craft because she firmly believes there's a place for her in the world.
Today, we shine the light on the incredible power, potentials, and promise of the Nigerian girl child.
Amidst all her triumphs, the girl child is navigating some challenges. And these challenges beckon at us. They call for our attention, our collective support, and perhaps a call to action. Today is the Day for the Girl Child, the International Day for the Girl Child, October 11 precisely. Welcome to Weekend Do, as that is our focus. We are live streaming on TikTok and Instagram at NTA Network. My name is Thelma Obazi.
Join us as we amplify the voices as we celebrate them. I am Patience Eloy Abba, and this is your favorite weekend show, Weekend Deal, coming to you live from the network service of the NTA. We are also streaming live on YouTube at NTA Live.
On Weekend Deal today, our focus is on the girl child. Girl children are not just beneficiaries of progress. We do know that they are catalysts of change, and that's why Jane is delving deeper. Our focus is on the resilience of the girl child. Jane, please bring it forth.
The first Yoruba of the breeding field, with my partners as the local state. I was known to be the first woman who mobilized both men and women after dying kings of any national duty. I, the great Queen Idia, personally mobilized warriors of the Benin.
The Nigerian girl child carries the rich tapestry of our nation's diversity, woven with culture, tradition, and resilience. Her story tells of strength, beauty, and identity. Across our communities, our arrival is welcomed with songs, colors, and dances, symbol of life and hope.
The girl child is one beautiful, unique being that has been endowed with so much potentials, with so much skill, inherent in her. But to a large extent, these skills, these potentials are not harnessed. And a lot of these girls don't maximize, their potentials. And at the end of the day, they live an unfulfilled life.
From Queen Amina of Zauzau to women who shape trade, politics, and change, her courage has always guided her history. Rooted deeply in resilience, she stands tall, the strength of generations flowing through her veins. In classrooms, on playing fields, and in the world of science and arts, she dares to dream and defines her own path. Yet her journey is not without challenges.
You have become so much emotions with me.
Cultural barriers, early marriages, and limited opportunities test her resolve. But she rises, stronger, wiser, unstoppable. Through mentorship and support, she becomes a beacon of triumph and hope.
In the society where girls face a lot of discrimination, I've seen girls that have said no, because I'm a girl does not mean I should be discriminated upon. So we've had a lot of girls that's beyond the societal requirements and norms, where they feel the girl child should be at the farm, should be in the kitchen. I've seen girls that have said, no, I can also make it. I can also speak in a large crowd and all of that. We've had all those we've had girls like that too.
Celebrating the Nigerian girl child is more than making a day. It is investing in our future. It is giving her the tools to learn, the space to lead, and the courage to serve.
I think it's not out of place that the whole world is celebrating the girl child at this time. And as such, while celebrating this girl child, let this celebration not just be a surface celebration. Let it be a time that we look deep into some of these issues that are plaguing the girl child. Let it be a time that, practical steps, positive steps are taken so that some of the rights of this girl child, can be restored back to them.
She is not just the child of today. She is the builder of tomorrow. She is hope. As we celebrate her today, we affirm, when she rises, Nigeria rises.
So much Jane. That was Jane, and that's amazing. Okay, so some of the things that the girl child is confronted with, there's so many barriers and boundaries, but trust me, these beautiful beings are breaking the barriers. They are not just breaking them, but they are leading the pack as entrepreneurs, innovators, high-tech. They are doing everything. And Auntie Asaba will be leading this conversation.
I'm a Nigerian girl. I am strong. I am beautiful. I am sound in body and mind. I am feminine yet powerful. The best that has happened to our world. I am a Nigerian girl.
Nigerian girls are invaluable assets when engaged properly and timely. But sadly, they are the most vulnerable in the society due to challenges an average girl child faces in the modern society. Isioma Kawekune, lead mentor, Teen Ignite Academy, and Donna Peterson of the Peterson Foundation in Delta State are playing crucial roles in helping the girl child overcome challenges through various empowerments, from educational scholarships to various levels of skill acquisitions, empowering them for the future.
The teenage years is one laced with all those challenges, especially for the girl child. The biggest challenge that the girl child faces is the issue of low self-esteem and lack of confidence. There's a particular case you're handling about a girl who felt there was no need, because she felt she wasn't so beautiful according to the word standard, the standard that the world see beauty. But we've been able to help her see that true beauty is not in the physical appearance, but in what she carries.
Parents will scrap together fees for their sons, but pull their daughters out when money gets tight. We run scholarship programs. It's not just tuition. We provide school supplies. We do a lot of skill acquisition training too. Tailoring, digital literacy, small business management. The idea is to give girls and young women economic option.
It's so amazing, for the all created. It's like a symphony, just in destiny.
For Mrs. Omagbemi Rita, an educationist, the trauma of watching the lights dim in the eyes of some female children dropping out of school has greatly reduced thanks to the help of some NGOs, one of which is the Olala Foundation, that ensures that no child is out of school due to financial or psychological reasons.
Children in school, most especially like the Olala Foundation. One or two, like last section, was the straight to that some grown-up girls, they are kept. Just look at them, how you know that these children are not staying with their parents. So on some part, he took a sign to provide school uniform and writing materials for these children. These are the things that were telling children. And there are some, I think, getting money to that. There are some children who I know. There are some children, they need a 75. So I can't wait. What I would do, I take, go and buy for yourself, and I will teach them to how to make use of shoes.
The foundation have been helping a lot of girl childs. We'll go to the school direct, we see you, your physical appearance, we know that this person is suffering. Even some will suffer emotional trauma in school. When you see them, you know. Those ones that are not in school, we have section that takes care of them by asking them if they want to learn and work.
No society develops without the girl child, and the girl child needs a favorable society to grow into her full potential to give back to the society. Government cannot do this alone. All hands must hold onto the plow to ensure our girls are protected, trained, and empowered for the future.
Wow, strong girls indeed. This is more than the girl band. This is the girl squad. Give it up. You know, we told you earlier that the girl child holds enormous possibilities and promise. She knows for sure there's a place for her in this world. She could just be the next first lady, the next director general of the World Trade Organization. The possibilities are endless. Well, there's one champion for the girl child who is with us here today on Weekend Deal. We're going to take this conversation a notch higher. Let's meet, greet, and make very welcome Miss Inform Etuk. She is a public relations and a strategic communications professional, and she leans strongly on development communication. There is more. She's a member of this NTA family, but she will tell you the whole story when we come back after seeing her profile. Her profile is now.
Oh, you're welcome to Weekend Day.
Thank you for having me.
It's
Happy
great.
International Day of the Girl
That's right, baby.
Child.
That's right. That's right. Welcome. That's right.
You came into the studio and you're wearing this t-shirt, the girl I am, the change I lead, and I'm like, why am I not wearing the same thing? Why am I not wearing the same t-shirt? Why is Thelma not wearing the same
That is
t-shirt?
the whole idea because, you know, senior girls are showing up for
Yeah.
girls worldwide.
That's what I'm saying.
Once a girl, always a girl, regardless of which generation you represent. And it's October 11 and we're here.
We're here. And
The girl I am.
The
change I lead.
Yes. You see, that's why I said that, you know, we are girls today. And let me, from your messages, I don't want to hear Madam Pat, Auntie Pat, write it this way, girl Pat.
Yeah, senior girls part.
Senior girl,
Because you have to add an S to show the generations.
Patience doesn't mind. She said she has no lines, but today feel free.
Just add S to your own
I
girl.
want to feel very young. I'm a daughter today. Okay, so today we're celebrating the girl child. Why do we need to have a day to celebrate the girl child? I know it started in 2012.
Yes.
That's when all this started, this celebration. Why do we need to have a day to celebrate the girl child?
Regardless of when a day was enacted or decided that we will be having this celebration annually for the girl child, you know, I think just being a girl is akin to having superpowers. And that is the one profound thing. Because when you look at it, at the level of adulthood, women are the custodians of generational hierarchies. Women are the custodians of grassroots economies. Where does it all begin? As a child, as a girl child. And so when we are talking about all the leadership concerns right now, all the issues around inclusion, all the gaps with healthcare, it all goes back to what is happening to the girl child, you know. So that is, when you understand it from that perspective,
That's the
it doesn't mean,
genesis.
it doesn't mean, you know, there's girls are preferred to boys, or, you know, there is not that level of distinction. But it's just there's so much that is attached to the sheer biological and sociocultural makeup of the girl child that a little extra attention and care just needs to be attached to this species, unique species of humanity.
I've never felt so beautiful or fine to be a girl. I mean, hearing you talk, I'm so
I am
proud
an
to be a
eternally
girl.
proud senior girl.
Always those senior girls. Okay, girls, senior girls, girlies. Been working assiduously with girls. Let's celebrate some of the inroads She Forum have made, of which you are the founder and the chief executive officer. I know you're not just sitting behind the desk. You are out there on the field making changes. Let's celebrate some of your excitement today.
Let me even start with the one that is prouding me the most.
Yeah,
Prouding us. Let's
Oh,
be prouding.
you will not believe it.
Tell me.
We had yesterday,
Yeah.
we had an adolescent town hall and mentorship day to mark International Day of the Girl Child. Who was our keynote speaker? A secondary school adolescent girl. She did not come to play.
Oh my goodness.
She spoke it.
She spoke it.
You know, and we
Nice.
were just sitting down, and you know, I decided, because usually when we do these things consciously at She Forum Africa, if you're talking about grooming, grooming means not just equipping girls with skills. It also means exposing them to the opportunities that allow them those moments of expression, to test those skills, to hone those skills, so that in real life, they understand that these skills are not poetry or comprehension in school classrooms, but this is really what you need for real life. Oh, she made us so proud. And we did this in partnership, you know, with other organizations. And what's the background story? Even our compare was an SS3 student.
Nice.
You know, from secondary school. And she's one of the beneficiaries of our scholarship program, which is Her Tuition, Her Voice. That's the name of the scholarship program, meaning it's a program that we mobilize tuition for indigent girls. Indigent girls who, till another lifetime, they will not smell a classroom, because the possibilities
You're changing the
financially,
narrative.
yes, for their families just does not exist. You know, so those type of girls, we find them, source them in partnership with the charity school, find them and test them. So it's not just charity for charity. They actually have to be relatively ready to school, so that we know that
Yes.
there's value for the
Yes, for the
investment.
opportunity.
And from when she was in JS1, there's nothing we do at She Forum. Whether it's for adults, we make all our scholarship beneficiaries be a part of the program, so that, you know, psychologically, you know, other life skills they are drawing from it. And yesterday, she was our compare.
Wow.
Because when we're doing children's program, we don't use adults.
Nice.
You know, they get into those roles and understand. You would have been very proud.
You invite us, so would have been
You
proud.
would have been very proud.
Maybe that's why you didn't bring us the t-shirt.
I'm still in the euphoria of it. You know, so what is the message? You know, when you invest in girls, the return on investment is
huge.
eternal. It takes a lifetime. There are ripple effects. You know, these girls were articulating issues. We did not have to guide. We did not have to handhold. And what that tells us is that girls are equipped to also contribute, to also shape policies, to also guide what is going on in their local communities. And that is the message to everybody. You know, don't look down on a girl child. Oh, you should have been happy to be at the Q&A session. Come and see the questions. Somebody asked, you know, that there's a girl in her class, and she told her friend that her family tells her that your school fees is a waste. In that type of situation, what does she do? We are talking about something like that in 2025.
Exactly what I was going to say.
You know, that used to be like monkey years ago.
Yes.
When you are just thinking, but now you would think that a lot of work has gone in, so there's a bit of understanding that every child, not just the girl child, that every child deserves an opportunity to be in school, to get some learning, to be equipped.
Indeed.
Learning. Some people asked, okay, how do you respond to when boys ask questions that you are flat-chested? In 2025, a boy in school is still concerned about how a girl is flat-chested and doesn't have bum-bum.
Indeed.
You know,
His focus is misdirected. But good thing you also tell us, though this is not the focus, there's also people who are championing the boys. Because we can't just leave them unattended to, so to speak.
Adversely,
they need a forum.
This really points to what's going on with the boys. Because over time, we've invested in the girl child. But in our programs, significantly, we don't have only girls. We have boys attend the day of the girl program.
I was going to say that.
How else will you?
They need to be part of the conversation.
How else will you be able to carry the flag? Well, I mean, together we can do this. Oh, well, it's all about the girl child today, and NTA Joyce is ready to join the conversation. NTA Joyce.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, my children. How are you? Fine, ma. Mommy, we are here to beg you, please. Allow Clara come to school with us. Mommy, look at us. See the way we are. Say, my children, you guys are looking good. Is this how the education is? Yes, ma'am. Clara, my daughter, come. Don't worry, I will tell my last
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma.
The power of education in shaping the future of girls cannot be overemphasized. It is a narrative of transformation and empowerment, because girls, when they are educated, they are equipped with knowledge, skills, and the confidence to face the world.
As a girl child, if I'm educated and if I'm empowered through education, I'll be able to break certain barriers, not just in my life, but in my family. First of all, I'll have an identity of my own. I'll be somebody who will not just be identified as a wife of a man and a daughter-in-law of a woman. I'm going to be able to help my family, because they are the ones who have actually given me this gift of education. And education is the best gift which every girl child is to have.
In a world where obstacles often seem insurmountable, these girls are defying the odds. They are breaking barriers and shattering stereotypes, one page two at a time.
As a girl child among boys, I learned that girls and boys are exactly the same. It's not the gender that matters, it's not the strength that matters, but it starts with the mindset, then goes on down to the actions you put into it. I started sports when I was pretty small, and yes, male and female were my challenges, but I feel like they shouldn't be. I had other challenges growing up because I grew up in a multiracial environment.
Education also equips girls with critical thinking. enabling them to analyze challenges and become active participants in shaping their communities, even as leaders.
My leadership skills as the head girl is not easy. I can't jeopardize my classes for leadership responsibilities, so I learn to balance them. I do my schoolwork at the right time.
For Precious, how she's able to break barriers through education to stand out. We always have a partnership between their parents and we as a school. We also push forth in terms of training. For example, like this term, we had a career training or career talk with most of the learners, of which she was also part of.
From science and technology fields to the arts and education, girls are provided with the tools they need to succeed in their chosen careers and pursue their passions.
As a science student, I'm very well aware that sometimes people think that boys are better in science. But I worked hard to prove them wrong and to prove that girls can also shine. At some point in time, people started judging me and thinking that I can't do it. But with my determination and discipline, I proved them wrong. I became one of the best science students in my school. This just shows that talent and success have no gender.
The power of education lies in its ability to transform not just individual lives, but entire communities. When girls are educated, they become agents of change, driving progress and innovation. Therefore, investing in girls' education is investing in a brighter future for all. Empowering girls through education is not just a right, it is a revolution.
What a man can do,
We are strong girls, oh, we are strong girls. Representing girls. Well, Frones's Dokai has an amazing poem to further celebrate this amazing group of people. Our girls, us girls. Fronesis, take it from here.
Hurve it across the skies like thunder, the girl child. She is the sunrise. The world keeps trying to eclipse the unopened book with libraries hidden in her chest. The diamond they tried to bury, forgetting diamonds are born from pressure. She is not less. She is not later. She is not maybe. She is the now, and the world can't ignore her. They tell her, stay small, but she is an ocean, and you cannot silence a tide with a teaspoon. They tell her, stay silent, but her voice is fire, and you cannot snuff out a wildfire with whispers. Listen, when you teach a girl, you don't just open a book, you unlock a nation's spine. When you raise a girl, you don't just lift a child, you lift the pillars of tomorrow. See her, she is a pen, rewriting broken systems, a mirror, reflecting futures the world said were impossible. Her dreams are hammers, breaking ceilings made of glass, brick, and centuries of silence. The girl child is not clay for you to mold. She's lightning. She strikes where she wills. She's not a shadow for you to follow. She's the sun, and shadows follow her. So today, let's say it loud, louder than doubt, stronger than oppression. She is not the echo. She is the voice, not the promise. She is the now. And when she rises, the world stands taller. Thank you.
Wow, Furnaces. That was amazing. Give it up for her. You know, these girls are not dreaming of a world they want to live in. They are creating the world they want to live in. The girl I am, the change I lead. Now, joining the conversation is a dedicated life coach, a mentor who has empowered so many teenage girls in their formative years. She is Coach Mary Okeke. Let's see her profile.
Thank you.
Great
Thank
to have you with us today.
Much. Thank you
wow,
so much.
I love your smile.
Thank you so much. So good to be here too.
Oh.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And it's little wonder you are able to endear people to you, because when you have a warm and welcoming demeanor, man, you attract people.
Yeah,
even me, the girl sis, I'm deeply attracted and I'm comfortable in this space. Welcome to Weekend Delve.
Thank you.
And what an opportune time to be having this conversation. I know that recently the Speaker of the House of Representatives said that federal government should prioritize the girl child. We know that many hands are on deck, but they are saying, let it never leave our corner eye. Let me use local parlance. That means all hands. If you were putting one hand, put the two.
Yes.
Good day then. When we talk about a certified life coach, and we've heard from Uniform that the girls of now who are given the opportunity to be with them are equipped.
Yeah.
So what are you telling them? Are they born ready already? What is the added momentum that you're infusing?
Okay, great. Yes. Most of the girls these days, in fact, like I would always say that the world that we lived in no longer exists. The one we grew up in no longer exists. There is a new world now, and that is what they are facing. Did we have social media when we were back then?
Yeah.
We didn't even have anything. Access to internet was like, you know how you had to save and pay and get such access. So they actually are exposed. We are like 2 generations apart in this dispensation. And therefore, yes, we would say these girls know a lot, but then they need guidance because there's so much information out there. During our own time, you could actually say, okay, this environment is what is influencing my child or my daughter. But today you can't, because somebody can be with you and be in China, can be with you and be in another
no boundaries,
country.
yes.
So there's no boundary to the inflow of information and mentorship without your knowledge. I would say that many parents, your daughters are already being mentored. Whether you like it or not, but the question is, do you know those mentors? It could be the social media, peer pressure, it could be other adults. When they are watching social media, when they are watching different content and consuming it, they are picking up mindsets. They are picking up things. So yes, we'll say they are more exposed to information, but what are they getting? Yes, are they properly equipped? I wouldn't say completely, because what they need is guidance, like a roadmap now. They need somebody to hold them accountable. They need somebody to support them. They need someone to hold. So as a life coach, what my job is to support these girls, to equip them with the skills that they really need in today, not in the past. Because most parents are still using the strategies of the past, which is instructions.
The old model.
The old model, thank you. So they use that old model and they feel they want to get the same results. And trust me, when you use that, you are going to lose these girls, because these girls know a lot more than we do. So what you do is equipping them. If they understand their identity, understand who they are, their self-worth, and they begin to discover and harness, fine-tune those skills, the world would be their stage. Like they would be high flyers. Before you know it, you'll be shocked at who that girl can really become, who she can or who she is. And yes, they are doing an amazing job, right? From the works that we've done so far, we've seen the change, we've seen the transformation. Most girls, they act ignorant, but they feel they know. You know, when you see a teenager, she looks like an adult, but she is not an adult. Why? Because her brain is not fully developed.
Yes.
It takes till when they are 25 for the prefrontal cortex, one which is in charge of their decision making, to be fully developed. So when they are making decisions, most times they make out of spontaneous from emotions. And then they feel, I know, I'm a big girl, I know what's up. And they are still making errors.
Right.
I'm happy how you talked about the biological makeup that makes a girl matured enough to make those decisions. We all say, and it's been said over and over again, that gender is a social construct, and that what makes us a boy or a girl is our biological markers. That is sex. You are a boy or you're a girl. Having said all that and the knowledge out there, why do we still have barriers? Why are we still talking barriers in 2025? With the knowledge out there that, okay, so gender is a social construct. Why are we still having barriers?
Let me see if I can attempt some sort of a response to that. We live in a constantly evolving world, and the issues have been enormous from time. But because the world is evolving constantly, the issues are also evolving in dimension. You know, so all the issues that we were dealing with. Look, we just marked 30 years of the Beijing conference.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, all the issues that women tabled 30 years ago are back, no, not back on the table, are on the table.
That's my concern.
It's a mindset, it's a mindset thing. It's a deep-seated mindset thing. You know, there is a lot of resistance to change, especially with the sociocultural fabric of our society, our cultural institutions. I mean, there's nothing wrong with culture, but culture has to come with the face of our humanity. And if we cannot attach the face of our humanity to cultural practices, then there is a fundamental problem. And that is what needs to be addressed. Some things, so whatever worked years ago for our grandparents, they have no place in today's society. And it doesn't mean we disrespect our culture. It just means that we have to evolve, and we have to give ourselves the opportunity to just live impactful, fruitful, productive, sustainable lives.
Good, indeed. Thank you very much, Ms. Hetuk. Wow, founder and CEO of She Forum Africa. The girl I am is the change I'm going to lead.
Yes.
And good thing we have women who are equipped and further equipping themselves to equip these girls. Yes, they can be trailblazers. Yes, they are dynamic. Yes, they have interesting dimensions, but they need a guy to put all that knowledge, all that brilliance, to format it properly so that they go on an amazing path. And of course, bring us all into the now that we're celebrating with them today. It's time for our second break on Weekend Deal. It's all about the girl child. Our girl children watching. Are their mothers there with them too? What about their aunties? Our break, we'll take it now and don't be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back. It is your favorite Weekend Deal.
To take us.
We are the sunrise after the night, carrying wisdom, carrying lights. From village paths to city streets, the sound of our footsteps, the world repeats.
A girl with a book can open skies. A girl with hope puts stars in her eyes. A girl with courage will tear down the wall, and together as sisters we cannot fall.
We are the healers, the builders, the guides. We are the rivers, unstoppable tides. The past is our anchor, the future our flame. The world will forever remember a woman's name.
So lift up a girl and watch her rise. Give her the wings, she'll touch the skies. From when you empower her, nations will grow, and seeds of tomorrow will bloom as they go.
We are the dreamers, fierce and free, mothers of hope, of destiny, unbreakable hearts, unshakable hands, together forever the world in our palms.
Thank you.
In my heart, a melody or style, but can't complete. Listen to the sound from deep within. You slowly begin to find truth.
academy. That's amazing. These girls are raising their voices against all manner of marginalization, subjugation, whatever it is that we are against. They are raising their voices and saying, no, we are here to do it. We are here to change the narrative. And indeed, they are changing the narrative. Give it a once up again for them. Amazing stuff there. Yes. Okay, well done. Coach Mary. Yes. I know you help young girls in their formative years. Yeah. Can you just tell us some stories of girls that came in without hope, thinking they're just girls, sadly so, and today their stories are different? Can you give us one or two examples of girls like that?
Okay, thank you so much. Yes, with the program that I run, there have been a lot of girls, numerous girls that come and then they don't even know who they are. Like you said, just a girl, right? But by the time we were done, it's like they're like discovering, oh, I'm not just a girl. Like I'm actually a human, and I have brains. I have skills. I have something to give to the world, right? And so from discovering that identity, understanding their worth, and understanding who they are, they've been able to navigate their own personal journeys. Okay, I'll tell a story. In fact, you'll be shocked at the experiences. Most of them shut in because of the experiences they've had. It could be most of them have been abused, and that made them to shut everything inside. There's nobody to talk to. I even had a case where this girl told her mom, and the mom blamed her that it's her fault. Another one, she had this experience, and this experience, the person that actually did that to her was her dad, right? And then who would she talk to? She talked to her mom. Her mom couldn't even protect her. So she kept fighting. She had to run away from her parents because she felt they don't want
the home was no longer safe.
It was not safe for her. So she had to run away. She was able to open up, and we started the journey because she had to heal from that. She had to know that she could be loved. She had to know that she has value. She has something to give, right? So after the journey, she pulled up. If you see the amazing things that she's doing, she's now helping other girls. She's now pulling people out of that same struggle that she experienced. She's able to share her story because she has healed. They say what you've healed from, the only way you know is that you're able to share and also help
others.
So you see, most of them shut down because nobody is going to fight. Imagine if your mom cannot defend you, right? And so those are one of, or a few of the experiences and stories that we've had where these ones begin to, once they discover themselves, it's like there's an explosion of, now this is who I am, now I am saying, now my voice can be heard, now I can do beyond the validation of people, beyond any other person's opinion. They begin to soar, and you'll be amazed at the amazing things that they are doing.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Mary. That's so enlightening. That's why we talk about creating safe spaces, and why She Forum and others emphasize that we should bring the males. Sometimes they are maids, sometimes boys a bit older, to be part of every conversation for the girl child, so they know, because sometimes some people don't even know what they are doing is wrong. But for those who do know, I mean, it's quite pathetic.
I mean, I'm actually, to butt into what she said, I was happy that she touched on that, the issue, the experience with the girl, you know, because everything is evidence-based in terms of abuse, which is why a lot of mentorship and guidance is important, not just for girls, but for guardians and parents and adults in their lives. What does the data say? Data is 1 in 4 girls. 1 in 4, you know what 1 in 4 out of 8 billion people in the world? 1 in 4 girls have gone through in their lifetime some form of abuse, some form of, discrimination, something, either teenage pregnancy or incest, something. 1 in 4 girls. So when we talk about paying attention, the issue is wider and broader and deeper than what is available. During the course of this week, because we work a lot with the newly created Women Affairs Secretariat of the FCDD. So I spend most of the week there in that office today. And within the space of 1 hour, I counted at least 15 citizens who had come in to the Director Child's office for one child-related case. 15 within the space of 1 hour. And I didn't know if to be sorry for the parents or the director who has to sit through, listen to all of these things and point them to the right legal processes to go through it. So it's, we just think we are talking about advocacy. There are real life issues happening to our children.
Hope. Yes. And the painful thing, not every girl will get to meet people like you or go to the ministry where you were seated. Some are not even aware. Let us, based on what you're sharing, what you're doing, let us give them a hope. For even those who can watch you today, just give them a hope that there's life after.
The back end of that, where my sentence would land, is I'm actually impressed with the secretariat. That's where I was going. They are doing amazing. Sometimes it's easy to criticize government offices. With the resources at their disposal, you see that the heart is in the right place. The professionalism, the level of care to the issues. Everything is age appropriate, whether they're dealing with a child or they're dealing with a parent or guardian. It is so age. I was literally impressed to see the structure they have in place for attending to people. So the message out there to everyone, if you're dealing with any kind of issue that you feel is too squeamish to share, the department, I wish I had their number handy for this program, but I can share it and then you can do it as part of the promotions afterwards. Reach out to the Women Affairs Secretariat of the Federal Capital Territory Administration. They have call lines for all kinds of issues, and they respond. They actually respond. That is the most beautiful part of it. So we need to just keep on encouraging them so that they know that it is counting.
Yeah, wonderful.
Well, I'm still in awe. I'm perplexed how our homes will not be a safe place. Why a daughter cannot run to a mother and say, see what Uncle A.B. did. Where we'll stop blaming our daughters for things they had no hand in, and how we can break the silent culture. That's those questions that still swim in my head, and I do know that our wonderful guest here will look at it, but NTA Lagos is standing by. NTA Lagos, take it away.
I am of the school of thought that, we can always allow women to do what they want to do. So I think even from the university, from when I went to the Polytechnic, it was always me among a few women in the class of many guys. So, and it always challenges us to prove ourselves, to do what we can do, to make sure that we are seen as equal.
In Nigeria today, where hustling requires constant effort for self-development in order to break free from financial scarcity and lack, thereby placing high demand on women to combine their chosen careers and manage home duties. Is Nigeria doing enough to empower and educate the girl child?
I would say yes, and I would say no. Because for me, I'm also a girl child, and for our academy, I would say that in the past 2 years, we've actually created over 1,000 jobs. And out of that 1,000 jobs, we have 90% of them are women dominated. Girls, young girls, youths within ages 18 to 35. For me, I believe that any country that has a lot of challenges, trust me, that's where there is gold. There's a lot of gold, right? So how then can we dig into this gold and, try to bring the best out of whatever it is that we can?
In a bid to be self-reliant, these women have navigated their way to the top by molding and mentoring not just the girl child, but redefining success and building the creative economy in Nigeria. Don't say stop the girl child with a vision. Rather, guide her properly with the enabling environment to thrive. Nothing will limit her potential.
The society should allow us to do whatever we want to do. So far, we have the capacity to do it. So I'm not saying that because of our gender, we should be lazy, no. But if this is what we want to do, then they should allow us to.
These women who have been able to make themselves describe what true success means.
For me, soft life is when my business can run, without me being fully involved. That's soft life. And when I can do everything I can, my business can fund the lifestyle that I wanna. have. That's soft life for me. When I can do things, I can impact lives. I can see people that, they came out of this Yetro's Lane brand and they are doing amazingly well.
I'm used to making money. I'm used to creating. I'm used to creating wealth, creating value. So I really can never be comfortable just sitting down and having somebody pay all my bills. I'm used to being in charge of my outcomes. So I never would want anybody to dictate what my results will be.
Doubt, they say, kills faster than failure ever will. Keep embracing self-development and keep encouraging the girl child for a better and sustainable future.
Wow, these are the girls, The girl I am is the change I lead. And we need to equip this supersonic girl, the girls of the now. And good if we were able to find a narrative that will allow them open up for us to come in. We may not be the girlsies of now, but we're coming with some level of experience. Perhaps some are mothers, some are experts in public relations and strategic communications, some are certified life coaches, some are broadcasters too, and we're all doing it together for that special. That's why Faisal Yusuf painted. She creatively drew the map of Africa and put a key where Nigeria is to remind the world that the Nigerian girls, they are not just coming, or they have come.
That's a really strong message.
They have come. Yes. And they are not joking. They are strong. They have come. So let's give it up for Faisal.
I like that because, it reminds me something that the immediate past ED of UN Women said recently, just this past weekend, because the key that she put there, and she was speaking to the in support of the extra seats, reserve seats bill, and she said, that she hopes that the structures in Nigeria can really support this bill to scale through, because whatever happens in Nigeria has significant impact for the development and growth of the entire African continent. Wow. That was, I can't forget that she said. So this it shows you that everybody's in sync. For her to be able to capture this as a girl, on a day like this. I love it.
That I am.
Yeah. Love it.
And I'm bringing change. Good one. And it's also, with that key, there's a plus, but it also gives us enormous responsibility. Yes. That's why I want to, take us out to the village.
Yes.
We often say that a village trains a child. You born the Pekino, good for you, but allow us, and some know better than those who have bonded at that time, or born the child at that time. I know that in times past, that it takes a village was really workable, was working. Parents welcomed it, but not so much so now. Is it something we should infuse, or is it something we should let go? And if we're to infuse it, tell us about the how. With you, with us, with everyone.
I like the contribution that Coach made when she said, the hand-holding, regardless of how developed or how advanced the girls, the children of today are. There are still children, they're still adolescents, they're still underaged. So they still require a level of hand-holding, guidance, counseling, just to shape how they step into the world. And who that message really goes to whoever is in a position to administer oversight on a child. It goes to the communities. Before, it used to happen, if your mother says you're coming back from school, it's past the time that you should have reached the house, and you are still 5 streets away. Everybody knows your parents now. Where are you going? Come back here. In fact, somebody will hold your hand and make sure they deposit you back to your parents' house. You will hate them, but they've done their part. Today, you taught somebody's child. It's the parents that will first rebuke you. What inspires your interest in my child? You leave my child to me. I'm raising them the way I deem fit for them. But society cannot grow like that. We still must be our brother's keeper, our sister's keeper, our children's keeper. When we say, like the theme of this year, which is saying the girl I am, the change I lead, girls on the front line of crisis. This crisis is not just about crisis in war-torn areas. It's about crisis in domestic violence, in child abuse. It's about crisis on healthcare. It's about education. So many things that the foundation are set in our local communities. And what's the nucleus? The families. So our parents, we need to pay more attention. We need to trust that people mean well for our children. We need to establish conversation patterns that inspire confidence and friendship between parents. You know, some people say, oh, my child can never be my friend. I am their parent, so I know what is good for them. But today's children, what they are learning outside is not what you are teaching them in the house. The only way you can know is if you are relating with them at the level where their psychology is connecting with the rest of the world right now. So if you TikTok, are you on TikTok?
No.
So how will you know what they watch?
The girls is so.
The girls is on TikTok.
Yes. Being connected with your child. You know, before
It
you
is so
can be able
important
to correct your child as a parent, you need to connect, especially in this age now. If you don't connect with that child and you're only dishing out instruction, it will be flying here and going there.
Yes.
So when you connect, that is one first thing that parents need to start cultivating now, especially as your child is growing up. Build that connection, listen to them, even for the girl child. So as you listen to them, gradually you build that connection, and then you can be able to correct them. They can be able to talk to you, and you listen to them too.
And even what you said about establishing private codes of communication,
Yes,
so that if a
exactly.
child is in problem,
especially for mothers,
non-verbal communication is key.
Very key.
So that by me looking at your daughter and she's speaking a particular way because an uncle walks in, you should know something. There's a red flag.
Yes,
and you
yes.
can
It flags your attention.
And they can continue that conversation from there. So we should be very, very careful and know our kids. We are all here because we are teachers. Teachers are instrumental to who we are today. And recently, teachers were celebrated. I think it was the day of teachers, World Teachers Day, and teachers were celebrated. My mother was and still a teacher. She still lectures at the university from time to time. So we are all products of teachers. One Tana has put together a video to celebrate teachers. Let's see it.
In every community, there is a place where futures are built. One lesson, one child, one heart at a time. At Roberto School, Wusitu, the hands that teach are also the hands that raise. On this World's Teachers' Day, we celebrate the women who shape the girl's child's tomorrow, where learning begins with love.
Tell us, what is cooperation? Yes.
Here, lessons go beyond alphabet and numbers. They become seeds of self-worth, courage, and vision. Women teachers breathe confidence into every girl, reminding her that brilliance wears her face too. Between lessons and laughter, she learns that leadership begins with teamwork and that confidence can be playful too.
So, as a teacher, each day in the classroom, we're building tomorrow's leaders one day at a time.
Every child I teach is a seed of greatness waiting to bloom.
These are the women whose lessons echo far beyond classrooms, shaping minds, hearts, and hope.
One of the motivations I have, and one of the, people that have really inspired me is my mom. Why am I saying that? You know, over the years, I have seen the passion in which she put into what she loves doing the best, what she loves doing the most, and that education, that the legacy she has left behind, which is the school. Whenever I come around the school to see what's going on there, I just saw this desire in me to make an impact, to make a change, to contribute to what she was building. I saw a lot of opportunities to also affect, positively the girl child and children in general.
On this World Teachers' Day, we honor the hands that teach her to rise. Because when women teach, nations grow.
Hey, welcome back. Thank you, Watana. That was beautiful. Who are we without our teachers? Okay, we told you to join the conversation and you did. Let me read some of your messages. So I'm looking at this message and I'm a bit, I don't know, I don't want to tell you how my emotions. So you first started by calling me anti-patience after I told you categorically that I am girl patience. One. Anyway, because I love you, I'll continue this message. I love you already. He said, good morning, Auntie Patience and Thelma. Both of you look so beautiful, especially Thelma in that attire, so admirable. Oh, please, I would like to know the meaning of the name Thelma. You didn't tell us where you're reaching us from and your name, but Thelma will be thinking about the meaning of her name. She will tell
No,
you.
she knows it, but we'll send it to you.
Okay, you send it to her, right?
Yes,
okay, so she'll tell you the meaning of her name. Okay, someone said, oh, good morning, I love all of you. I need advice from Coach Mary. My name is Deborah. Coach Mary, somebody wants your advice.
Okay.
Deborah, we will connect you with Coach Mary after the show. One says, Happy International Girls Day. I love all of you. You're giving the right vibe. Yeah, we are giving the right. We are girls. Thank you so much. Okay, Aliu Gaba from George. The society as a whole should be proud of the girl child as the bedrock of the modern society. Kudos to Coach Mary Okeke. Coach Mary.
Fan base.
I'm getting
Fan base reporting for duty.
Is it a smile?
Fan
base. Okay. Okay, dear sisters, Thelma and Patience, you are symbolic representatives of true Nigerians. Please continue the good work of showcasing the greatness of our great country. Alade Samuel, thank you, Alade. We are here to always ensure your weekend is special. Good morning, beautiful studio ladies. Okay. You're doing a great job and you're making my weekend. Thank you so much. So, we'll stop here for now. We'll still be taking more of your messages. Selma, take it away.
Okay, thank you, Patience. That was quite interesting. If I may, maybe I address the name Thelma. I grew up knowing that it means God does not deceive me. I understood it to be the same with my native name. But I recently was told, like last week, that it means royalty.
Wow.
I was being mischievous. You know how these gentlemen are. That's why we're inviting them to this convo. If anyone knows different, the one I know, the one the guys know, bring it all together. But most importantly, I am a woman who wants to get the best out of everyone to shepherd these young ladies who God has placed in our care, especially at this time when navigating this conversation.
You do look like royalty.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you do.
I saw you, Mike.
I laughed.
No, you do actually. You look beautiful. You look beautiful.
Oh, just like we all do. Thank you so much.
No gatekeeping. You look
Thank
good.
you. Thank you so much. Let me go to uniform, if I may. We talked. We had a feature about teachers.
Yes.
And we've talked about mothers, and we know it ought to be a plus when we have women who are teachers because they have double representation as women, as mothers in the making if they aren't already, and they embody all of those virtues that women do embody. So sometimes there's friction. We've left the one with the mothers and the girl child at home. I'm daddy's girl, I'm daddy's girl. We're now going to the school. Sometimes, even with the girl child, there's sometimes friction with the growing girl. Perhaps it's the girl of now. Do we need to reaffirm the fact that our girls are growing in a different environment, physically, mentally, and psychologically? This training and retraining of teachers, how well situated are teachers in terms of that?
Beautiful. I will start from myself. Look, my teachers from early years all the way to university, they've played the most crucial roles in shaping the person that I have become. You know, a lot of the self-leadership checks that I exercise draw all the way back from something or a pattern with which a teacher raised me, with which a teacher tutored me and mentored me and shaped me. You know, when people say, you know, I speak well, I write well, I moderate programs, facilitate conversations well, it goes back to my English teacher in school. you know, because they will not let you be. At the time, you think it's frustrating, but you know they've seen something in you. The role of teachers is identifying potential in a child and shaping everything that child embodies to bring out that potential. So for a teacher to be able to do that to X number, or whether they're dealing with 100 children in their class or just 6, that's a special skill right there. So yes, training, retraining is very important for our teachers. Yesterday's models, they're still great, but they need to evolve with the sort of learning environments that the contemporary world requires. We're dealing in a highly digital environment. So a lot of things need to be compatible, even teaching models. Teaching equipment in classrooms and so on. So a lot of parents think, oh, what they're able to provide for the children at home is even better than what the teacher is doing in school. So you look down on the teacher. But this is somebody who has more hours with your child than you do. So whether institutionally or from the homes, we need to also pay attention to who is teaching the children in class. This has nothing to do with the girl child, because growth is growth. And a child's growth is a child's growth. The difference is just the biological make of whether it's a girl or it's a boy. But the learning, the principles, the values that children need to be equipped with to shape their outlook on life need special attention at the level of teacher training. So it's very, very important. I totally support that. And to our parents, we just have to we have to learn to trust our teachers more. Our teachers more, and there has to be, it's a triangular conversation. Teacher to child, teacher to parent, parent to child, parent to teacher, child to parent, child to teacher. So if everybody is not having that conversation, whether formal or out of formal structures, there is a gap with the learning that needs to happen and shaping the child.
Nobody should drop the ball, because we all should synergize in bringing up a decent, balanced children. So for me, it's always cringe and sad when I see mothers going to fight in school.
It shouldn't happen.
I've never been able to understand it. I do know that you can get angry, but there are ways of addressing it. Pulling your child and going to beat that teacher. I don't know who you're bringing up, because the example you're showing to your child is... Anyway, we're going to break right now. When we come back, it's still all about the girl child. Don't go away. Girls. Can I quickly take this message? Can I quickly take this message? It says, God bless you, beautiful ladies in the studio. Happy Girl Child Day. Just watched my little girl, Fronenses Dokai, on the screen. I am proud. Thank you, ladies.
That's her daddy.
That is her daddy. Thank you so much for bringing up that beautiful girl. We love you. Well done. All the he for she's, all the good daddies, we salute. Well done, well done.
Train up a child.
That's from Ray Dokai,
yes. Not apart from it.
Yes,
nice
yes.
One,
and
nice
then this one says, good morning, Mary, sending from Enugu. Okay. Please help me celebrate my son, Harry Nebo, has just turned 6. And 8. Okay, amazing job. Thank you so much. Well done. Congratulations to you. Weekend deal, I express my congratulations to our girl child. They are truly the mothers of the nation, and in time to come, please, I insist we should be determined on grooming them to be useful to themselves and to the society, not to over-pamper them to the detriment of their future. Alade Samuel. Thank you so much, Alade. Good day. Happy International Girl Child's Day to all of you in the studio. I love your program, and it's the program I watch on NTA. Thank you.
And funny enough, Patience, you know, watching the show from the other side, you know, that the first image I got, like I was, you know, stuck in the traffic, is this beautiful picture of, you know, poetry, music, colors, and then I can't help but to just recognize or link this studio with a wonderful future that we are all projecting for this country. It's so nice. You have talented, you know, young girls, you know, making effort just to make their parents proud. And if they make their parents proud, they make their community proud. Making their community proud means that we have a better future as a country.
They make the nation proud.
I like that. Hey, he for she. You put
that analogy, you know, because whenever you hear the word future, nobody uses future with negativity.
Yes.
There is a lot of positivity that is attached to the word future because every effort, whether it's individual, whether it's organizations like us, coaches, you know, the media, government, everybody is working towards a future that works for everybody. And it begins with what's happening to our children. That's why we are repeating ourselves and trying not to sound like broken records. But these issues have to be kept front of line.
The point is we cannot stop.
Yes,
we
can.
We have
That's
come
why we
this
must
far
go to the strong girls
not to
now.
stop.
The girls band from Eagles Academy. They are raring to go. Take us to the next level. Ooh. The letter has been saying, take us. She came with it. High lunch.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Beautiful
It's
rendition.
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I was just looking at some of the messages and I can't even talk. A lot of people saying, somebody actually asked us that why are we not talking about the boy child? I want you to answer him. Well, there is,
why we focus attention on the girl child, it's coming from many, many years of neglect, and you really must understand with us. It has nothing to do with our preference of girls over boys. I mean, the African society itself prefers boys, if we must be frank, over girls. But we are trying to say everybody belongs in the same human race, and we all must pay the same level of attention and interest and investment to all children, regardless of gender. Interestingly, for whoever asked this question, there is now a celebration of International Day of the Boy Child. It happens on May 16.
May 16.
Every year, even though it hasn't been officially adopted by the UN yet, but efforts are in place. So that consciousness is there that we must also carry the boy child along as we celebrate the girl child, so that they can, there's synergy in how they grow.
Okay, somebody says, good morning to you all in the studio. Happy Girl Child Day. Also, let me celebrate my daughter, Alisa Ahmed, as she turns 10 years today.
Put it together for happy 10 years, Alisa.
Love you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. So we're talking about safe spaces, because it's in safe spaces that girls can actually thrive. And I'll come to Coach Mary. How do you have conversations with mothers, aunties, guardian, how to make their home so that their daughters can come to them and tell them anything that is going on? We're talking to the girls. Are we talking to these mothers, these aunts, these guardians of the girls?
Yes, absolutely amazing. Yeah, to create a safe space is one key strategy that parents need in today's world. You don't train or raise your children based on instructions and dishing out, just corrections only when it's time to correct. But you create that safe space. How do you do that? First, you have to build connection with them. You have to listen to them, especially your girls. You have to listen because they talk. And it's from those conversations. If you don't come with your preachy garments, when they come to give you some gist that are sensitive and you're like, what's going on? Like, don't even, you shut that child down. But if you are able to listen without putting on a garment or a lecture or anything, just listen, they would open up more. They will connect with you more. That is you creating a safe space for that child to connect and to share deeper things that you are not even aware, because we think we know, but we do not know. The two generations, there's
there's a gap.
And they would always say to you that mommy will not understand. She doesn't understand. She doesn't know what's up. And true, we don't know what's up. But when you bring yourself to listening to them, understanding their perspective, then you will be able to connect, create that safe space. That when they come home, they know, no, I'll tell mommy. Anything, I'll tell daddy.
I'll tell daddy.
I'll tell. So they feel you are a safe place to.
We need to let it go here.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Coach Mary. Thank you.
Nice one. Let's celebrate ourselves, the girls, and the girl sis. We must not forget that the home is the smaller version of society. Women help us build the homes better and stronger. The girls band taking it away. Woo!
Just one step into the spotlight, just one chance to reach your dream. No more waiting in the shadows. This is now, there's a need. Faith is nothing without vision. No need for hope without a dream. So we dream of being winners, and this is our chance to be, and we all stand here. Yes, we all stand here. We are the ones who dare to ride the storm, and we have come up shining like the sun. And even when they say it can't be done, we'll still be singing we're the champions. Oh, 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 one more chance to make history. One more chance to be a star. One last battle road to victory. Heaven knows we've come this far. There's no place in here for Yes, we all stand here. We are the ones who dare to ride the storm, and we have come a shining like the sun. And even when they say it can't be done, we'll still be singing we're the champions. Oh, 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 see the finish line getting closer. See the light at the end of the tunnel. See the stars align for a winner. See my name in gold, I'm a winner. Oh, let the whole world know I'm a winner. We are the ones who dare to ride the storm, and we have come a shining like the sun. And even when they say it can't be done, we'll still be singing we're the champions. Oh, dare to ride the storm, and we have come a shining. Oh, 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 when we hear a certain call, when the world must come together as one. There are people dying. Oh, it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all. We can go on
pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change.
all a part of God's great big family, and the truth, you know, love is all we need.